Hello, my name is Joe Richter. I'm a real estate broker and an associate broker with Keller Realty. I'm licensed in California and Oregon. I prepare monthly reports that look at the market trends in 14 communities from Newport to Woodbridge through Irvine and Trabuco Canyon. These reports can be accessed on our website at joe-richter.com under a navigation link named Market Trends Monthly Update. Each report takes a focused look at a specific community or neighborhood. The goals are to establish and monitor home values, to define the market type as either a seller or buyer, and to set reasonable expectation for days on market. You will see we put a lot of data into our proprietary statistical models to prepare and present this report. You can also access the public-facing information off the MLS at joe-richter.com under the navigation link Predefined Community Listings. This report focuses on the Ladera Ranch homes over 3,250 square feet. It covers the period from January 1st through June 30th, 2020. The monthly headline is, New listings seem to have started the recovery, contracts written keep pace, and inventory remains low. The new listings in June, 10, support the bounce back in May, which was the best month of the year so far. Contracts written in June, 8, indicate willing buyers are definitely in the market. And with inventory at 19, we see inventory levels 38% below 2019 at the same time. And perhaps best of all, the 11 closings in June is a sign of solid, normal activity and indicates buyers are qualifying and lenders are funding. The Ladera Ranch market for the homes over 3,250 square feet is currently a seller's market with 2.9 months of inventory supply. Inventory is down 38% compared to the same period in 2019, as shown in the green column, and as seen in the blue chart, the blue line in the chart, the number of units available is well below normal. Chapman University defines a buyer's market in Southern California as being 3.5 months or more of inventory. Monitoring the active listings provides insight into trends such as home values and inventory levels. There are currently 19 active listings. There were 17 on a report 30 days ago. There were 28 new listings over the last 90 days. 14 of those are still on the market, and there were 10 new listings during the last 30 days. Next, we will discuss the 3 essential steps in the selling and buying process. New listings reflect a willing seller, contracts written reflect a willing buyer, and the closing is the execution of the legal and technical aspects of the purchase contract by the buyer with the lender cooperation. Compared to 2019, new listings are down 31%, contracts written are down 16%, and with 40 closings in 2020, it is even with the same period in 2019. New listings are down 31%. The Ladera homes over 3,250 square feet had normal January and February market activity and were able to return to normal levels in May and June. Contracts written are down 16% compared to the same period in 2019. May had a strong comeback and put up the best month of the year so far, and June was able to provide a solid backup in and performance. And perhaps the best news of the month is the 11 closings in June brings 2020 closings even with 2019. Both years had 40 closings at the end of June. Home values in Ladera Ranch are running 1.6% below 2019 levels. Home values are understandably the most important subject for sellers to discuss during a listing presentation. Home values are always established by the market, the buyers, not the sellers. The last graph in this report demonstrates this market value concept. The average current list price for the active listings is $1,471,000. The price range of the listings is from $1,035,000 to $2,576,000. Recent closings are important for us to monitor because they are the primary metric used to determine pricing estimates in appraisals and CMAs. Depending upon the amount of information available, a look-back period of 90 to 180 days is typically used to obtain sufficient data to make the appraisal estimate. Over the last 90 days, 17 homes have closed. 9 homes closed below revised list price, 5 homes closed at revised list price, and 3 homes closed above revised list price. The days on market for all active listings is currently 61 days. It was 71 days in our last report at the end of May. Days on market is the time from activating the listing on the MLS to getting an offer accepted and a purchase contract signed. It is the pulse of market activity. As listing brokers, we always advised in a normal market the days on market would be 30 to 45 days and suggest pricing accordingly. Months of supply of inventory currently stands at 2.9 months in the Ladera Ranch large homes. Months of supply is a primary determining factor in defining a market type as either a seller or buyer's market. Chapman University defines a buyer's market here in Southern California as being 3.5 months or more of inventory. To better anticipate possible market direction, there are 3 measures of changes in inventory levels that we monitor to help forecast the shifts. The first is a change in inventory from a point 90 days ago. Current inventory is up 19% from 90 days ago. The second is year-over-year annualized inventory. This aids in understanding how normal the current trend might be. Today, the year-over-year inventory levels are down 38%. And the third metric we cross-check is on seasonality. We look at the month to month to make a comparison. The current month, June of 2020, is down 50% compared to June of 2019. This map displays the MLS listing information used in this report. You can access this information on our website at joe-richter.com under the navigation link Predefined Community Listings. This page shows the listing thumbnails associated with each listing. Each thumbnail has a brief summary of the detail of the listing. To see the full detail, click on any of the images. This is a table that shows all the current active listings in the neighborhood. This table and the next show the closings so far this year. Notice here we look for outliers for days on market, cumulative days on market, list price and close price. Anything that's an outlier is highlighted in red. This is the last bit of detail for this report. This chart shows the value range of the closings. The red dots represent the closed price. The gray dots represent the original list price of the same transaction. Notice the gray dots are above the red dots, indicating a price reduction, either during the listing to make the offering more attractive or as part of contract negotiation. Many times there are gray dots below the red dots, which shows a price increase. However, current market conditions have prevented that from occurring. In closing, we would like to say thank you for listening. We have tried to make this a high-level explanation of how the market is evolving, the view from 40,000 feet, so to speak. If you have questions or would like to discuss the market in more detail, we are here to help. If you have questions about forbearance or prices or DOM, anything at all, please contact me. The team I work with would love to be of service. Again, thank you very much.